this is all 50 relics in Pet Simulator 99. And so the first one's over here by this orange building, and it's gonna be behind this bush. And as you can see, we have the relic number in the top as well as the zone number. You can find it. But the second one over here is gonna be by this purple flower, and it's gonna be right here. And then after that, we have one over here by the social rewards. It's gonna be right behind, right there, behind the social rewards. And then we're gonna go all the way to zone 3 because there's this diamond, claim diamond thing. Sorry, behind here is the diamond thing. And then in zone 5, we have this classic obby. But if you look behind the classic obby, you can see a token. Then we're gonna go over here to zone 6 with the potions. And if we look right here, there's a token. If we go over here to the farm area, there's gonna be one in this basket. And in zone 8, in this crevice, there's a token. In zone 9, to the left, there's one floating in the water. We have one in this bush in zone 12. And then over here, there's 2. So there's gonna be one on this gravestone. And there's gonna be one, oh, it's gonna be behind here. So it's gonna be right there. Behind that gravestone. And then in this zone, there's also gonna be another 2. So there's gonna be one behind this bush right here. And then there's gonna also be one inside of this log. And then we're gonna go over here to the jungle obby. On top of this jungle shrine, there's gonna be another one. And then behind this daycare, there's gonna be one in this bucket. Right here, there's one in this bucket. There's also one over here in this bucket, right here. And then underwater in this coral, you have a token. And then in this Atlantis thing, there's one on this pillar. And then in the actual Swim with Fishies minigame, you're gonna have one over here behind the rock. And then continuing on in this tunnel, there's gonna be one up here, and there's gonna be one inside of the tunnel. And then you go over here behind this like tiki totem pole, and there's one sneakily right there. There's gonna be 2 in this zone. We have this one. Oh, it's right here. It's really hard to see when it's translucent. And there's one over here. In the gold pile. And then in this fishing minigame, where you fish for stuff, if you go this way, behind a starfish, there's gonna be one right here. And then in the same zone, under this dock, or no, it's in the fish, it's in the boat. You can see right there, it's in the boat. And then there's a dig site. And so behind the skeleton, yeah, there's gonna be a token, but also in the digging minigame, you're gonna wanna run past all of the digging and go behind the other skeleton hand, because there's gonna be one in that crate. You can like jump over the hand and such. And then over here, there's a pyramid obby, but we're gonna look at this token behind the cactus. And then we're gonna go back to this building, because there's gonna be one hidden in this window. It's kind of hard to tell when I already collected it. And then on this canyon, you can see there's one clinging to the rock. And then in this zone, we have a one hanging from the tree, a token, a relic. And then there's 2 in here. We have one on this rooftop, and then we have one behind the building, right here. So that's behind this building right here. Snowman's hand. And then continuing to the room with the banners, we have the guy in the hand. And then behind this house next to the ski lift, if you go behind the building, there's gonna be a hidden relic. And then in here, in this hot spring, there's a relic. Is it here? Yeah, it's right here. You can kind of tell. And then we're gonna have one on this icicle. Right here, it's next to the icicle. It's in the ice. And they're also gonna have one in this lava, like, what is this? Like a geyser? I don't really know. And then in this magic area, we're gonna have one behind this rock right here. And then next to the chest rush, you're gonna have one in the lava. And then there's a skeleton mouth in this zone with the thing in the mouth. And then in this zone with the potion thing, behind this barricade, there's actually going to be one. It's kind of, there it is, right there. And then there's going to be two in zone 50, which is the last zone. Up here on this like red thing, you're going to have one there. And then you're also going to have one by this golden gate. It's going to actually be right behind it. So it's going to be right here on the right pillar. Right there. And then we're gonna have, if you go to the castle area, we're gonna go to the trading plaza. So you need to have at least one rebirth to be able to get these three. You're gonna want to go behind this tree. There's gonna be one right here. Kind of see that one. And then you're gonna want to go behind the fan art. There's gonna be one right there. And then finally, there's like this double bridge right here next to the VIP section. And underneath will be somewhere down here. There's gonna be one. You can kind of tell, it's right there. Currently the last relic is not found yet, so as soon as it's found in the comments, I'll update it with the last location.